Hey, what's up, guys? This is Kenny O from Mahalo.com, and I got another character breakdown for you. And character breakdowns, if you're new, they're helped to design, like not to, they help you to learn the designs that are in characters, the simple shapes that make up these characters, so it's easy to draw. And when you're kind of thinking about drawing this character, you're like, oh, I know this character's got a lot of circles and squares, so that's how I'm going to draw it when I'm kind of drawing the character in a new position and stuff like that. And really helps when we're drawing too. So let's go ahead and get started and let's take a look at Daisy. That's right, Daisy. I was right this time. And well, she's kind of a yellow, so we'll go ahead and do this in a yellow color. And I'm using ArtRage, really cool program. Everyone wants to know what program. It's ArtRage, and I'm using a Cintiq to draw. You can use a bamboo tablet. You can use a pen and paper, pencil and paper. I do this because it's a lot easier because I draw and then right there I do the breakdown. And instead of setting up a camera, all that stuff, it used to be a lot difficult. So that's why we're drawing on this nice Cintiq. All right, enough talking? All right, cool. So the way I always get started is always with a circle. And normally when I draw my circles, I draw a couple of times. I draw really light until I find that circle. So, you can draw a nice, full, perfect circle the first time, but you got to get loose and stretch out. But yeah, that's why we kind of draw a couple of them. So there we go. Not bad. That's pretty good right there. And make this a little bit thicker. So then the line of action for the face. So whenever we're drawing, so that her face is like that. So let's say she's looking straight at you. You draw a circle. You draw a line down the middle, and she has a triangle. So that's what her face, face broken down in the front looks like. And then she's got those poofy hairs, which is kind of two ovals right here, and her hair. And then let's see, let's get some black and watch. Start. Getting in. Watch. I'll add those little triangles. Got a nice little, got a little thing right here. And the eyes are right here. Pupils, nose. But you see how that I just mapped it out, and there's Peach. That's in the front position, and I remembered those shapes. And see, that's why it's really helpful to remember those shapes. So let's go back to the drawing, and let's go back to yellow. And so go ahead and map out her head. So see, there's still a triangle, even in the three-quarter position. Circles for that hair right there that we used to map out. And if we're drawing her in her princess outfit, it's real easy to remember those circles. And then from here, I kind of draw an oval because that's where, because she has a bust. Yes, she's a female. And the line of action almost falls down the line of action for her face. And so I draw that, and I just kind of draw a little triangle. And from here, her dress is a circle. So let's go ahead and, so we have that line of, so let's say her arms are like this. So we're going to hide this drawing layer. See, we almost have it. So let's say she has her arms behind her back. Well, draw this line right here. Render this out. Add the little frills of her dress. Shade that in. And look, her arms are behind her back. Well, let's say in that other position that I have, like I drew her arms in the front. Well, we draw those little sticks. We have them touch. Right, where we touch, we have each hand. And she has her hand in like a different position. But you see how I kind of, when I mapped it out, I can change where her hands are. I can have them in the front, or I can have them in the back. And we have her head kind of tilted. So let's go ahead and add a new layer. What layer did I draw this in? This layer? I got a lot of layers. So here we go. So let's say her head's kind of straight. Well, let's look at all these shapes. Square, triangle right here. Ovals. We're going to add a little bit of square right here to her neck. And if it's in this position, we're going to kind of draw a bean. Or it can be a simple oval shape broken down right there. And then her dress is going to be right here. So we're just drawing kind of a bell shape. And here are her puffs. And then come over here and just kind of draw in a little bit of her fancy dress. And her hands are behind her back. She's doing that, you know, kind of cute little pose. And then let's go ahead and we're going to choose our pencil, draw in black, and I'll show you how we clean that up, like I just did before. But see, it's easier to map everything out with the shapes and then come in and start cleaning up. Because here's the thing, if you map it out to really simple shapes, you already have an idea of what the character looks like, and then you're like, oh, cool, that's all I have to do. All I have to do is come over here, you know, add this hair, because her hair is like this, and I know what her face looks like, you know, but sometimes we have problems drawing the body, so that's why if we map it out, you know, with the simple shapes and forms, then we go in, oh yeah, I know, she has her, like those big oval eyes, and they come out like this, and then we have ovals for her eyes, draw a highlight, draw another oval, another highlight, and her nose is a bit almost like a triangle. It's a little rounder than peach. And you know, her hair is like this. Do you see that? You know, and then what we do is just erase those construction lines. You know, her ears right here, got a big circle. You know, and then you just come here and you start, you know, rendering it out. It's almost like a sculpture, you know, and then look, little lines here. And that's why we map down the characters to the simple shapes, because look, you know, it's turning into a fully rendered drawing. So when we're drawing, remember those shapes, guys, you know, with this, you know, no matter where she's looking in the front, she's going to have circles for her shoulders. And her body's going to be an oval because, you know, it's a very petite character, and her dress is going to be kind of a bell. But look at that. Boom. That's her body right there. That's her body in the front position. That's her body in the 3/4 position. If it's in the side position, we're going to see kind of this action going on. Really petite. And the same thing with the dress. Little fringes right here. Arms. Like gloves right here. But yeah, and a little bust. But there we go. We have her in the side position. So remember, those shapes, a lot of those shapes in 3D, like no matter where, you know, if we see them and we know where they are, it's going to be real easy for you to draw that character in a different position. So with these breakdowns, try drawing really shapes. Like your homework assignment after this is, you know, do unrendered drawings like this, just in their, like the basic shapes, like what you see here. And then in the next video, we finish it up. We render it out totally. So yeah, that's what we do. And that's going to help you. I mean, you can learn to draw Peach, but then it's going to, I mean, Daisy, but then it's going to help you learn her doing something else, like, you know, playing Mario Tennis or playing Mario Strikers or driving Mario Kart. If we learn these simple shapes, guys, it's a pretty cool thing to learn. Well, anyways, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you have a request for anything here in Mahalo or any character you'd like me to teach you to draw, send that to request@mahalo.com. I want to thank you to all the people who've sent me requests. I'm working on them as fast as I can, and I want to make sure I give you guys the best one. So Mortal Kombat, that one's coming up, and She-Hulk as well. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and remember, guys, keep practicing. All right, peace.